the stream is live. Fucking attack. Okay. Where is it? I have to fucking attack. Where is everyone? Hello. Hello. Kara. Thomas. Doc Strangelove. Robin. Super Spike. Marilyn Brony. Eddie Boy. Alex. Dan. Paul. Salty Eggs. Mad Dude. Andres. Kuma. Elsie. Desert Fox. White Wolf. Got animals in chat. Ace. Complex. Max. Oh, good, you did get my message, Max. Thank goodness. What do you mean? Come on, Max. Come on. People love murderous yanderes. You're underselling yourself. Come on. Stream's a bit choppy. That can't be right. But I have so many bits. I drop no frames. We're in 30 FPS. I would stream at 60, but I don't think I have the skills for that. Stream keeps stuttering. Well, maybe you're stuttering. Yes, the Oscars are on tonight. Oh my god, Skelebro, Tabby and the Crew, Tree Lasagna. Watching the World Baseball Classic between Canada and Great Britain. Canada's winning. Nice. You're just all around sports guy, right? Planning on making a Discord server? No. 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 Never. Evil. Well, Max, you gotta understand the purpose here. People... the whole point of Yonder is that they're affectionate, but they also kill people. Sometimes you know? It's fun. I think you commented, you're like, this is your response to all the affectionate Yonders. You really want to get murdered, huh? Make cat girl noises. I will if I get subscriber. I actually don't know if this bar thing works. Do I have any new subscribers? Oh, that's bullshit. I have one new subscriber according to the dashboard, and it didn't update the bar. This thing doesn't work. It's all a lie. How could you do this to me? I just want my clout. Watch the Oscars unless it's guaranteed. Nah, nobody's gonna get slapped. They'll probably make a joke about it. Who's hosting? Who's hosting? And they'll probably make a joke about it. It'll probably just be like a skit, though. So, 95% on the new Yandere Kata script for like 2 weeks. Keep getting sidetracked. Of course, thinking about Yanderes. Hey, the people label it Yandere. I mean, I get it. What else, like, I know Yandere has specific connotations, but what else are you gonna call a girl who's in love with you but, like, murders people for you? I mean, I'm sure there's, like, a very specific terminology somewhere on the Dere wiki for that I've forgotten, but, you know. Name the Queen of Tsundere? Damn. High praise. Don't listen to audios that aren't mine, but I'm guessing the Yandere roleplays don't really upsell the whole murder thing. Well, Max, I don't want to be rude, but how are you judging these if you don't listen to them? Are you reading the scripts? Man, I sure wish somebody would subscribe. I want to see if this thing actually works. It works to track donations, but I don't know if it works for subscribers. Okay, that's one. That's one. Gaster, you're in. It worked. We did it. Also, my camera's like really bugged right now. I'm gonna move it. Okay. Yay! I get one. Everybody gets one. I'm one step close. I don't know why I set it to 100. I probably should have done like 10 or something. Oh well. Maybe it only counts the subscriber if it's a public subscription. That would make sense. It's like some people have their subscriptions hidden so you don't know. I'd say most Yandere audios do play down the murder parts. Well, you know what? It's hard to voice act. I mean, how are you gonna have sequels if the listener gets murdered? Thank you, Salty Eggs, for being a real faker for 8 months. Will you upgrade to real membership? Real's not gonna put memberships on his channel. He doesn't have time for that kind of thing. Apparently he's working on a cruise ship or something. I have no clue. Haven't seen him in forever. Yandere GF makes you haunt her house. Oh. That's not a terrible idea. I feel like something's off with the model. Blinking too much. Anyway. I gotta sit up straight. Haven't been hired to do non-YouTube voice acting? No, because I haven't applied anywhere. I should, though. Oh my god. Took you long enough. You know, I've got that whole voices.com, you can do auditions thing. I've never bothered because I'm just fine doing this, but I guess I should. YouTube's not gonna last forever. I should try to have a real career at some point.
You're a real faker? That's so cool.
Thank you, El Muro Rojito? Is that Spanish? De Wattpad. Thank you for becoming a real faker. What you doing on Wattpad, though? They got better stuff on AO3. Although I will admit, just the unhinged vibe of Wattpad can be very alluring. Okay, so it is Rojito, right? Or is it Rojito? I don't know. Right, fetish stuff on Wattpad? Why? What? Oh, I guess if it's not fan fiction, then I suppose, well, then you wouldn't want to go on AO3. I'm gonna turn on a light over here. I feel like it's too dark and my eyes are getting caught in the crossfire. Don't get caught in the crossfire. Crossfire. Crossfire! Wattpad isn't that bad. It kind of is. Spanish, the J is pronounced like an H. Okay. I understand. AO3 allows original content. Technically, it allows it if it's like fandom based. So if you were writing an original story that was like about fandom, I think. Or if it like feels like fan fiction. I don't know. It's kind of like wishy-washy on that. I have heard people's stories have gotten taken down for being not fan fiction, but I have no clue. I wrote stories on Wattpad when you're 15. Gore multiverse is about anime and animated series. Alright, yeah, that is pretty unhinged for Wattpad. Is there a difference between a kink and a fetish? I don't think I'm the person to explain that. Yeah, the AVGN thing. Or was it Bored James? I don't know. Air3 is more art than science. Well, of course, it's a writing platform. Fiction Press is like a sister site to fanfiction.net, right? I feel like it's probably not doing so hot right now. Oh my god, right. Remember that one time I spent a whole stream just reading like a Reader X Dream fanfic? That was the most ridiculous shit ever. YN. Why? Oh, thank you, Lettuce Hat Cat, for the 20 Australian dollary dues. Thank you so much. You got the special notification. We have to celebrate the first super chat from Lettuce Hat Cat. I don't even know if that was your first. There's a story about a vampire empress I loved, but I got taken down. Ah, god damn! I hate when that happens.
Love the streams and vids. Thanks a lot, fake.
I get why people like take down their fics on Fiction Press and like fanfiction.net, but like when people delete their fics on AO3, I get really mad because I'm like, you could have just orphaned it. You could have just left it to the rest of us. Instead, you had to destroy it. Mean. I have pets? No. I got a Swedish fish, but it's a plushie. Any Flash games you want to live on is HTML5. What engine do you even put Flash games into in HTML5? I mean, there's so many games from ytv.ca that just did not survive. It's not how the internet works, it's there for life. The internet is like the worst of both worlds. If you post something there, it's there forever, but like, if somebody else posts something, it can be gone forever. Like, seriously. Nobody's filling your not safe for work scripts? I'm sorry, Max. Well, yeah, I know about Flashpoint. God, Max, I know exactly how you feel. Like, you put your heart and soul into something and nobody notices. Reminds me of game reviews. My heart will go on. Yeah, well, Max, that's definitely not true. We know that your scripts are good. I mean, people bought... Oh, there's another one. Two. People bought that not safe for work audio. They liked it. Things are easily lost in the ocean that is the internet. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Is that Gone Wild audio thing on Reddit? I don't know what, like, their favorite things are. Like, what's, like, the cool kids' audios. I like Spinell. She was cool in that movie. I didn't watch the sequel to Steven Universe. Not safe for work scripts are a hell of a lot more popular than safe for work, so it's easier to get lost. Yeah. 98 more subs till we're allowed to leave. I'm gonna leave probably at like 7 or something. I want to watch the Oscars. See, I would have done like an Oscar watch along stream. I would have. But apparently we live in the fucking past and it's still next to impossible to watch the Oscars online. Like, what's the point in watching it online if you have to have a cable subscription to do so? Or pay for Hulu Live or whatever random ass streaming service has it? Whatever. I'm just gonna go watch it at my parents' house. Oh, hello, Too Hungry. Too Hungry. I'm sorry, I can't read your name. Game Boy Pokemon games for $50 on eBay? What? No, you can get those. You can play Game Boy games on. Well, you have to hack your 3DS, but you could. No, you can play Game Boy games on your phone. Just like literally any Game Boy emulator. Don't pay money for those. What are you doing? What, I get a VTuber avatar? I made it. I made it with my own 2 hands and VTube Studio. I think that's what it's called. The program that lets you make VTubers. I watched 65. Oh, I think I saw an ad for that. What is it? What is that movie? Is it the one that's 65 million years ago? Authenticity is part of the experience. I mean, I don't know, were people paying $50 for the games back? No, who am I kidding? It's Nintendo. Of course they were paying $50 for the games back then. But whatever. Embrace modernity. I don't know. Whatever the saying is. I feel like my line of sight is messed up.
You're a real faker? That's so cool.
Thank you, Jacob CB, for being a real faker for 13 months. I get season 2 Cells of Work. Okay. I just haven't finished season 2. I always tell myself I'm gonna finish it and then I just go right back to rewatching season 1. How to keep from laughing when filling not safe for work scripts? I laugh. 65 is about a guy that goes to a planet that has dinosaurs. Okay. So Jurassic Park in space. Yuzu? Is that the Switch emulator? Dang, they got on that fast. Oh yeah, what? Jesus. Max, I feel like you're very selective about the VAs that you like. And I get to be one of them. Canada is now up 5-10 against Great Britain. Yeah. Character looks tired. The eyes keep closing randomly. I feel like I'm not sitting up straight enough. It's not catching my eye line. My webcam's overheating. It's a bad sign. See, this is what I would want a bigger desk for. I could set the camera in the between the two. You know what? Whatever. You get what I mean. Ever secretly judge people for what they want in a not safe for work script? You trying to get me fired? Just freeze the eyes open permanently like when you play a horror game. Well, I can still blink then. How do I... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn settings on. You're gonna see it in front of the thing. Settings. Maybe it's in general settings. Auto blink? I'll turn down my blink sensitivity. Ignore that. Immersion broken. I don't think it's working. Max, I don't judge you. I just found it funny that you tried to hide it.
I got to go, but before that, Zawarudo.
Thank you, Elmiro, for the 25 Mexican. I assume those are pesos. Fabulous, very nice. We stand. Zawarudo. Look, Max, I'm not clowning. I just found it really funny. I read the script and I was like, this is definitely mommy dom stuff, but he's not writing it. I'm so mean. I'm so mean to the people who give me money. I'm a terrible employee. Subscribed to over 900 ASMR roleplay YouTubers. Wow. You going for some kind of record? An emotion that just has you looking at your phone. I'm not looking at my phone though. Just like my eyes are closing for no real reason. I'm gonna turn myself off and on again. Hold on. What gave the mommy dom vibe? Come on. Come on. It was just in like the words, the context. And this on a VTuber subreddit, please don't do that. Look, listen, I fixed the I'm just gonna blink when now I blink occasionally. Don't even worry about it. Thank you, John Turner. I do deserve awards. Listen, Max, I'm not shaming you. It's very obvious when, like, the listener is meant to be a younger character and I'm playing, like, an older woman who's taking care of them. It's a little bit obvious. It's just in the context. Yay! Thank you, Elsie Plays Civ, for the 5 fake memberships. Who's gonna get the role? Skelebro, John Turner, Neat Pilled. Okay. That's a name. Mystery Man. Cotton Candy. Okay. Yay. Woo. Sick gotcha pulls.
You made someone a real
There it
faker?
is.
That's so cool.
Now, if only someone would subscribe. Thank you very much. My scripts tend to be assertive woman claims shy listener, not trying to hide it. I mean, of course. Everybody wants an assertive cat girl to just say, hey, we're in a relationship now. Man, Max, I gotta tell you, you are not beating the mommy complex allegations. It's okay. I'm not judging you. Is that a Unity asset build horror games lately? Lately? Oral surgery. What you mean? You getting your wisdom teeth taken out? Eat soft food. Get yourself some mashed potatoes. Like, when you say oral surgery, you really gotta be specific. Is it a root canal? Because I don't know what those are like. More of a fox girl? Well, here's the great thing. I am just a girl with ears. These could be any animal ears. They could be cat, they could be dog, they could be a fox. You don't know. It could be anything. Getting wisdom teeth pulled? Okay, I have a lot of experience with this. Actually, you know what? It can vary. The first time I got my wisdom teeth... Well, one wisdom tooth pulled. The first time I got a wisdom tooth pulled, it sucked. It sucked so bad. My throat swelled up and, like, it hurt to swallow. And I kept, like, producing an excess amount of saliva. To the point where I was just, like, sleeping on a towel so I wouldn't drool on my pillow in my sleep. And then the second time, I got 2 wisdom teeth pulled at once, and it hurt a lot less. My throat didn't swell up, and everything was kind of perfectly fine. So it could either be good or bad. Anybody else get their wisdom teeth out? Tell me about it. I look like I got 2 ears. Most people have 2 ears. Knowledge there's only one Kitsune/Fox Girl audio on the channel. There's gotta be at least 2. I don't buy that. Do your wisdom teeth removed on the top and not the bottom too. Okay. I get necrosis, temporary form. I got vaccinated. Huh. It's really weird the variety of getting your wisdom teeth out information. Like, it either sucks, like, horrendously, or it's just, like, kind of mid. And then people go off about, like, dry socket, which is, like, what is it, like a blood something, like there's like a scab or something in your tooth hole that like goes away, and then it's bad and it hurts, but I feel like that happened to me and it didn't hurt. I don't know. Gave you a week off of work? Nice. We got yours out. You insisted you could walk by yourself as I was constantly collapsing. Really? Did you have to go under, like, serious anesthesia? They just gave me a bit of laughing gas and told me I was fine. It didn't hurt, but, like, when it was over, I couldn't talk because I had so much gauze in my mouth. Wisdom teeth full, no anesthetic, just frozen. Yeah, I get that. They gave me the laughing gas because they had to cut my one wisdom tooth. Maybe that was the problem. The one wisdom tooth I got taken out before the two at the same time, it was like big and fucked up, so they had to cut it into pieces. They knocked you out, okay. Yeah, they didn't knock me out, just like a bit of gas. They had to cut it into pieces because it was like fucked up and like the bottom of the roots were like hooked or something. I don't know. It was gross. Mouse in your walls is Chibi Maui. There's mouse in your... There's mice in your walls? What? Man, you know, they always say that when you go under anesthesia, they make you count backwards from 10. Or, like, count to 10. They didn't make me do that at my surgery for my nose. They're like, yeah, we're putting it in. And then I was out. Getting your wisdom teeth pulled ASMR. Come on, man, even I'm not that cruel. Rather be a vampire or a werewolf? Werewolf because a vampire would be too much work. I mean, being a vampire wouldn't be all that different from how I am now. It'd just be like a reverse night owl. If you're a werewolf, you gotta have like one day a month where you fuck shit up specifically. That's annoying. I don't know, I guess it's just based on how you plan your life out. And audio detailing specifically why it sucks to be a vampire. It depends on what version of vampirism you get. You know, maybe you get lucky and you get the version of vampirism where you do need to drink blood to survive, but you can still eat regular food occasionally, and also you stay young and hot forever. Maybe you get the good kind. Depends on your fictional universe. Heard anything for the past 3 days? Did Maui die? No, of course not. What are you talking about? Yeah, I know. I got my whole 2 subscribers. Where are my subs? Where are they? I have 2. I'm so disappointed. do you think will happen at the Oscars? You know what? This is a better, more fun question. Who's up for the Oscars? Who's doing the Oscars? The Oscar nominations. The Oscars.org. Really? A .org website? Pretentious. No, Will Smith is banned from the Oscars. Roman Polanski isn't, though. A For You script, Max, you're gonna have to be more specific. Is it in the notices? Okay. Bipolar comfort. Alright. I mean, there's more than 3 people with bipolar disorder. Okay. Read an article that says the population of Western countries are in a downward spiral. Nice. We need less people. Where do people send their commissions? To my email, usually. It should be. Yeah, the commission info is in the description. You should watch the 1930 All Quiet on the Western Front before watching the new one that has an Oscar nomination. Ugh, everything's a remake. Well, you know what? I'm gonna bring this up on the screen and we can look at it together. Because we're friends. How do I do this? All Quiet on the Western Front was based on a book. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay. Where is it? I can bring it up on the screen. The Oscar. The only Oscar that matters to me is my nephew. Everybody likes him. Oscar would never start controversy because he is friends with everyone. He's adorable. He likes to bark. Oscar would never betray any of us. Oscar looks like he'd start some shit if he could. Yes, but he'd do it cutely and with great humor, good humor. He would. Hold on, I gotta get this underneath everything. Where should I put this? I gotta put my face, like, over here. Okay. Let's hope this works and that I don't get doxxed. Hacha! Cannot be stopped. Okay. Skelebro, you're leaving? Okay. Okay, Oscar bit me, but that's not political. Hold on, I need to pop out chat so I can still read it while I'm looking at the Oscars. Oh, wait a second. That was probably a bad move. Shit. Ah, fuck. I forgot this is my main page. Ah! Doxed. Where's my angry face? Doxed. I've been doxxed. Now they're gonna know that I have 2 subscribers. Doxxed. It's fine. That's what I get for not opening up a new page. It's okay, though. We'll still look at the Oscars. And then we might see some pictures of Oscar. 8-10 Canada leading. No, they're catching up. Don't worry about it. I'm a professional. Yeah. I'm a professional and a hater. There it is. I'll just bring it up over there. Don't worry about a thing. Like I said, a professional. Who's doxxed? Maybe it was Great Britain. I know I've gotten 2 subscribers. Like, what's going on up there? Everybody knows all my stats. They know what my computer specs are. Like, it's fucked up. I got doxxed by a Resident Evil game. They're fucking everywhere. You just can't win these days. Now, where are the Oscars? Oh my god! Poll gaming. Yes. Yes. Why isn't this working? God dang it. It's not working. I want to bring up the Oscars and we could talk about the Oscars. Thank you, Max, for being a real faker for 24 months. You've been writing for 2 years? That is pretty hype. You got that purple star. You got the hype. I know, God, if I'm this dumb, I might just show my face without realizing it. Ah! Just add the friggin' Firefox page. I hate you. Ah. Jeez. I'm so mad right now. I'm just gonna put that under my face. If I can get it to move down. God. I'm so dumb. There. The Oscars. For real now. I hate this organization. Because they made me look like an idiot. That's why you don't use Firefox? Well, you should.
You're a real faker? That's so
Thank you,
cool.
TJ Tharp, for returning to real fakerness. You get a gold star. I'd do if I accidentally revealed my face. I don't even know. Delete the video and pretend it never happened. I've had nightmares about that. All your data and stuff is with Google. Yeah, all your data is with Google and they're selling it to the highest bidder. Anyway. Is it the 95th? The 95th. 5 more years, we get the 100th Academy Awards. They're going to be insufferable. Absolutely insufferable. Like me, farming for subscribers. Anyway, you should subscribe to me, because I'm cool. I'm really cool. Okay. We got categories. No, we'll just do all of them. All of them in order. This is an overlay? That's an overlay? Oh, no you don't. I'm not having you sitting up there this whole time. That's annoying. You get out of here. We'll make it bigger and we'll move it over here. There you go. The Oscars. My subscriber bar is over top of it because I'm more important. Stupid overlay. Man, whatever. The actor in a leading role. Okay. Nominees. Austin Butler as Elvis. Always the period pieces that get in. Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin. Is that a good movie? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen a single one of these. I think I might have seen a clip of Elvis, maybe? All Quiet on the Western Front was the first movie to win Best Picture. Okay. I heard no one cares about the Oscars since I was a kid, and tens of millions of people watch it every year, so people look really silly when they say that. Yeah, I mean, people definitely do care about the Oscars, but it's definitely waned in recent years. Although I feel like a few more people will be tuning in this year just to see if another slap happens. That's probably the most press they've gotten in years. Paul Mescal, Brendan Fraser, Bill Nighy? Bill Nighy? Really? Thought that guy did bad movies. Actor in a supporting role. Brendan Gleeson. You know what? I should see Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Fabelmans. I wish this would tell me if these people have won before. No, not the science guys. Different guys, like old. Actress in a leading role. Cate Blanchett for Tar. I think my parents said they were gonna go see that today. Isn't it about, it's about music conducting. Tar. What are you gonna do for April Fool's Day? I have no idea. Probably nothing. I'll just do another live stream where I reveal my face, you know. What are any of these movies and actors? Yeah, I haven't seen any of these. Blonde. To Leslie, The Fabelmans. The only one of these movies that I've really heard any news about is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Actress in a supporting role. Angela Bassett in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Okay, I've heard of that one. Hong Chow. That's how you pronounce that. Carrie Condon. Jamie Lee Curtis was in Everything Everywhere All at Once? I had no idea. I gotta see that movie. Animated feature film. Okay. Oh, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On is up for animated feature film? Oh my god. I still gotta see that movie. I remember those videos. They were so good. He answers the phone. He's like, hello, this is me. I love Marcel the Shell. I'm pulling for Marcel the Shell, but I know Pinocchio's gonna win. But, wow, like, Puss in Boots is up. You know, a worthy choice. I've heard so many good things about it. Never heard of The Sea Beast. Turning Red. I mean, it looked okay, but I don't know if it's like best film. Another says Pinocchio wins because of Guillermo. Yeah, like, come on, it's Guillermo del Toro's... Like, they put his name in the title, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. It's going to win. But Marcel the Shell deserved that nomination. Cinematography. There's All Quiet on the Western Front, yeah. Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths. I've never heard of that. Elvis, Empire of Light, and Tar. I feel like this is going to be a really boring Oscars. But, like, I gotta watch all of these movies. I still haven't seen Pinocchio either. I should watch those. I would be using the movie room, but it's out of order, apparently. I guess, like, the projector's broken. Not happy about that. Just, like... I'm so angry I can't watch Pinocchio on the big screen. I can't watch Marcel the Shell with shoes on. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway. Well, Del Toro, he is an excellent director. I'm just saying, you should give a bit of consideration to the other movies. Thank you, Alexis Johnson, for being a real faker for 15 months. That's right. Cat girl. Costume design. Babylon. Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. Yeah, okay. Elvis. That is a period piece. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like that's probably gonna win. Just based on what I heard. Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. That's not gonna win. Directing. I feel like Everything Everywhere All at Once is probably gonna win. It's gonna sweep. Like, come on. Is Mithrigan up for a nomination? I've gotta see that movie. It looks totally silly. Tar, Triangle of Sadness. I haven't seen any of these. I don't go to the movies anymore. Documentary feature film. All That Breathes, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, Fire of Love, A House Made of Splinters, Navalny? I wish these documentary titles were a bit more descriptive. Just judging by the title, I don't know what any of these are about. Morbius can't win, it's from a different year. Or is it? I don't remember when that movie came out. Documentary short film, The Elephant Whisperers. That might win. Hollout, How Do You Measure a Year, Martha Mitchell Effect, Stranger at the Gate. Film editing, The Usual Suspects, and Top Gun Maverick? Like, I know people like that movie, but is it really Oscar material? It's just like an action movie. Is there betting on the Oscars? There's betting on everything. They're betting on this in Vegas. Morbius came out last February. Then it's too late. It swept the Oscars last year. Don't you remember? It's a triumph of practical effects. Okay, so they really were in those planes. Yeah, it's absolutely military propaganda. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh man, like I get that people like it, but looking at it, it is absolutely 100% military propaganda. There's no way it isn't. That shit was paid for by the US military. Just like all the Transformers movies. International feature film. Oh, All Quiet on the Western Front was in Germany. Okay. Well, guess who's gonna win then? Argentina, 1985. EO. The Quiet Girl. What's the Razzies? It's like the knockoff It's like the Oscars for bad movies. It's very unofficial. I don't think I've ever seen, like... Do they have, like, an actual show for it, or do they just give them out? Transformers movies were paid for by the military? Okay. It's this whole thing with Hollywood. If you show, like, the military... If you show the military in a positive light in your film, you will get funding from the U.S. government. You know, part of their infamous military budget. I mean, there's a whole document listing, like, which films have military support, and most of the Transformers movies are on that list. Because, you know, the Transformers show up wrecking the shit out of a city, and then the army shows up, paid for by the U.S. government. What about Canadian military propaganda? Now that's another good point. You know, a lot of movies aren't like Canadian-only productions. I have no idea what our policy is for that. Any movie that shows the U.S. military was paid for by the military? Not entirely. It has to show the U.S. military in a positive light, at least mostly. They were written as incompetent and in league with the evil Transformers. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the movies in like a real long time, but I can tell you there's military money in them. Michael Bay loves the military. Not even positive, just proper chain of command and effective. Exactly. Anyway, makeup and hairstyling. The Batman's up? Really? Well, I guess Robert Pattinson did have a lot of eyeliner on. Black Panther. I feel like Black Panther's winning that one. Just a hunch. Music. Haven't seen any of these. Just gonna assume Everything Everywhere. Politicians are upset with student loan forgiveness because it hurts their recruiting since they use it as a tool to get young kids to go die for oil. Well, obviously. Like, there are so many kids that just, like, join the military because, oh, you don't have any other prospects in the small, shitty town you live in and you can't afford to go to college. So, yeah, the military is going to pay for your college.
Faker? That's so cool.
Thank you, the GameCube X, for being a real faker for 8 months. Michael Bay X military. Come on, you know I never. Wasn't it like who was it? Lindsay Ellis. She did like a whole retrospective on the Transformers movies. She doesn't make videos anymore though. Sad. Music, best original song. Oh my god. Top Gun. I feel like Natu? What the fuck? They really gotta scrape the bottom of the barrel for these original songs. Because how many movies do you know that have an original, like, pop song or something? It's almost like the U.S. military is awful. Yeah. It's almost as though it's horrible and uses up way too much money. Battleship is not on that list. They definitely got military money. Don't at me. Anyway, applause from Tell It Like a Woman. Yeah? Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick. Lift Me Up from Black Panther. I feel like that one's winning. Or maybe this one, This Is the Life. Couldn't tell you. Wow! Avatar The Way of Water is up for Best Picture? I still haven't seen it because it's way too friggin' long. Lindsay Ellis is on an alternate video site these days. Oh, what is it? That documentary website or something? Yeah, this is the Oscars. Sorry, you thought it was something interesting. It's just the Oscars. Avatar was good. I mean, I'm sure the CG was impressive. How much was the budget this time? I remember last time it was like $1 billion. Did they go $2 billion this time? The military is failing to reach the recruitment goals. Nice. I don't know. I'm not... I feel like that's just like... It's a sequel to the biggest movie of 2011. They gotta give it some lip service. I don't think it's winning. If Avatar: The Way of Water wins Best Picture, I don't even know if I'd believe it. I think it was like another La La Land Moonlight situation. Like, did they mess up? No, not what the movie brought in, over $1 billion. The budget for the first movie was $1 billion, and that was like over 10 years ago. What was the budget for Avatar 2? It was just for the ads. Yeah. Star Wars also basically like the first one. Oh yeah, I've seen different commentators talk about the story and how it's like really silly, but you know, it's all about the visuals. I mean, nobody's saying that Avatar is winning on story. It's just for the visuals. It was like 200 million plus for Avatar 2. Really? Huh. Well, I guess the cost of the CGI would get cheaper as time goes on, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, that's still outrageous. Everything Everywhere will probably win Best Picture. I feel like that's probably true. Man, so like every other category gets 5, but Best Picture gets like, what is this, 10? Why is Top Gun Maverick in there? This ain't winning Best Picture, okay? Like, I'm sorry. It can't be that good. I feel like this was a year where, like, not a lot of good movies came out if Top Gun Maverick and Avatar: The Way of Water are in the list. Like, this is rough. How do they decide Oscar nominees and winners? Okay, well, there's, like, I don't know, some old dudes that all get together and vote on it. I think. I don't know, whatever. Its break-even point is 1.4 billion for Avatar 2? Ooh. That's no good. Well, whatever. It's already past that, so... Oscar's trying to appeal to more viewers by nominating movies people actually saw. Alright, fair enough, but Top Gun Maverick. I feel like there just weren't a lot of good movies that came out in the last year. Production design. What does that mean exactly? Because isn't Avatar like... Isn't that an entirely CGI movie? Like, isn't it all computer generated? What's, like, is the design of, like, what does production design mean exactly? Because when I think production design, I'm thinking sets and stuff, but this movie didn't have sets. I'm sure it had, like, motion capture, but that's all green screen and shit. What do you mean production design? Is that art direction? Okay. If that's the case, I feel like they'll probably give it to the movie that's set in the olden times. Hope that Elvis doesn't win. Why? Was it bad? Short film, animated. Haven't seen any of these. My Year of Dicks? Okay, I hope that one wins, whatever it's about. I think it must be, I guess it's pretty obvious. Unless it's a pun. Good for you? The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Just based on title, I feel like this one's winning. An ostrich told me the world is fake, and I think I believe it. Okay, that's silly. Short film, live action, An Irish Goodbye. I like that title. Evalu Le Pupille. Night Ride, The Red Suitcase. Those are short film titles, alright. There's a movie with fake in the title. Oh yeah, for sure. Sound. Oh, I don't know. Really? Is Avatar really known for its sound effects? You know what? I'm gonna give that one to Top Gun. I'm gonna give it to him. Because I bet you they got all those sounds of, like, the dudes in airplanes and stuff, and, like, you know, the air sounds. I'm sure they've nailed that. I'm giving it to Top Gun for that. Shoe in for best sound? Yeah, I believe it. I feel like part of making the audience feel like they're actually in the plane is to, like, make the sound perfect. So I'm sure if it's in this category, they nailed that. Avatar deserves a visual effects one. Yeah, well, sure. It's gonna win. Really, but does All Quiet on the Western Front really have that much in visual effects? I thought it took place back in the day. What's that about? We passed Glass Onion. Is Glass Onion up for something? Is Glass Onion up for a nomination? Oh, there it is. Yep. Cool. But yeah, Avatar's gonna win visual effects. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But yeah, Glass Onion should totally win for writing. Come on, what did Top Gun Maverick do? What'd they do? All Quiet on the Western Front shouldn't count. Wait a minute. An adapted screenplay? How's it adapted, though? I thought Glass Onion was like an original story. You don't see it winning? Yeah, you're right. Women Talking is probably gonna win. But what's it adapted from? Was it a book? Oh, it's a sequel. So, it's adapted if it's a sequel? Huh, that's weird. Alright, what about original screenplays? Everything Everywhere All at Once is probably gonna win that one. That's all they got, though. Man, I guess I should watch more movies. I feel as though there are better options. Imagine if Puss in Boots 2 got nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. Well, that's the thing, right? They always focus on live action films, right? Like, I don't see why there should be a difference between animated and live action. Like, maybe there should be like a big award show. There's probably like a big award show for animated movies that, you know, we don't see, but I feel like animated movies are really being slept on as just movies for kids, you know? Still. How many awards did that one horror movie with the skull we watched that one time win? Oh, too many. Swept that year. The Annies? Oh, is that what it's called? Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, really, I don't think the animated films should be, like, sequestered into their own, like, award section. Like, this is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. If this movie had been live action, it would be in the running for best film. Not just animated. Like, it's a Guillermo del Toro movie. It would be in the running for best feature film. It is ridiculous. Jimmy Neutron got nominated Best Animated Picture. Did it win, though? I like that movie. What was it up against? Was it up against Shrek? What movies came out that year? Actually, you know what? Since we're here, we can look at other years. What was going on in 2005? Oh, they have clips of it and everything. I don't care about the highlights. Who was winning? Actor in a leading role. Ray, Hotel Rwanda. Wow. You had to go shave your face. Okay. Guys who vote openly said that they just vote for what their kids liked. Of course. Been an animated Best Picture nominee since Beauty and the Beast. Oh yeah, it did go up for that. Didn't Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs win Best Picture? Well, that was probably before they had an animated movie category. Shark Tale got up? Yeah, literally. They just do fucking anything. Any big animated movie. Meanwhile, they will not fucking touch anime. Like, I know it's foreign, but I don't know. Everybody's talking about how that one Demon Slayer movie kicks ass. I didn't see that in the Oscars. It's ridiculous. Japan is like the last country, I think, that's doing big budget animated feature films that aren't CG. I wish they would get a bit more recognition for that. Spirited Away won Best Animated Picture. Right. Wasn't the dub done by Disney, though? Anyway, The Aviator. Man, I haven't seen any of these movies either. Where's the animated picture? Did I pass it? I must have passed it. Animated. Only 3. My God, you were right. Okay, well, obviously The Incredibles deserve to win that, but fucking Shark Tale! There were only 3 nominations, and Shark Tale was one of them. There were other animated movies that year. Come on. I'm looking up 2005 animated films. 2005 animated movies. Fucking Madagascar came out that year. Fucking Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Come on. Robots came out that year. Robots was good. I liked Robots. Come on. Has to be US animated films. What is more American than Robots? Oh my God. Thank you, LC Plays Civ, for the $50. You got a raise this month. Congratulations and thank you. This is a celebration. You got a raise, so you're giving me money? Thank you so much. Come on. Pop up. You know you want to. Pop up. Do it. Do it. Do it. There you go. Yay.
So I got a raise this month.
Baseball
This
dancing
is a celebrate
gif.
I am.
Woo. That's okay. You're allowed to brag about that. I'd brag if I got a raise too. But seriously, I'm actually furious right now. What the hell? No way. Corpse Bride came out that year. Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride didn't get nominated? That's just absurd. Look, Corpse Bride was a fever dream, but it had great animations. Why wasn't it at least nominated? Why were there only 3? It's like they were pretending that there were no other animated films that year. This is a disgrace. Let's go to 2010. 2010, good year for movies. Steve Martin was there. Alec Baldwin was there. Jeff Bridges won for Crazy Heart. I've seen none of these movies. Not a single one. I've seen The Lovely Bones. Wait. Oh. He was in that movie? Huh. I don't remember that. Yeah, they nominated Shark Tale over Corpse Bride. That's... Even if you think that Corpse Bride isn't a very good movie, it's better than Shark Tale, okay? Read that AI text-to-speech will put ASMR YouTubers out of business. No, I'm not worried about that at all. You know what people are using text-to-speech AI for? They're using it to make the US presidents argue over video games. I'm not going anywhere. If anybody tries to take my voice and make an AI version of my channel, I will sue them into the fucking ground. Anyway, The Blind Side. Really, The Blind Side? Come on. Julie and Julie. I like that movie. Oh my god. I remember this. I remember this award show, or I remember my sister talking about it. Whenever this movie got an award, Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire, they had to say the full title every time. See, it got nominated for a shitload of stuff, and they had to say the full title every time. You could have just called it Precious. Anyway. Up in the Air, didn't see that one. Oh, well, of course, Up won. Okay, shit. This was a really good year for animated movies. Coraline, Fantastic Mr. Fox, shit. The Princess and the Frog, okay, sure. What the hell is The Secret of Kells? Oh, okay, so that was for next year's, alright. Corpse Bride lost to Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Well, I guess that's fair. It was a good movie. Yeah, Coraline was really good. What is The Secret of Kells? I've never heard of that movie. Ew, I got a spam email. Gross. Get out of here. Yeah, disgusting. Coraline was effed up. Oh yeah, it earned the rating. What is The Secret of Kells? I'm looking it up. The Secret of Kells, 2009 film. Oh. Yeah, I've seen clips of that before. That's like a traditional animated film. Or is it? I don't have strong opinions about animated films. Look, when I was a kid, pretty much all I would watch was animated movies. Like, I didn't like to watch live-action movies at all. I hated them. You know, like those sitcom shows that they made for kids, like iCarly or stuff like that? I hated those shows, too. I only watched cartoons. Yeah, okay, so this is like an Irish animated film or something. I don't know. Based on like Irish folklore. Oh, it's It was part of the Irish folklore trilogy, which includes Wolfwalkers. That's where I recognize the art style from. Art direction, Sherlock Holmes. Oh yeah, the movie. I forgot about that one. Avatar won art direction? Of course. Harry Potter got nominated for cinematography? That's weird. The Young Victoria, Coco Before Chanel. Really? Most Dangerous Man in America. Huh. Of course, Up won for music. Crazy Heart? You know what? Fair enough. This stream is derailed. Well, I mean, I've only got 4 subscribers, so I may as well just look at Oscar nominations from previous years. Like, why not? What else am I gonna do? Wait for nobody to subscribe? Canada is now up 16-8 against Great Britain. Good. Hurt Locker won Best Picture? Avatar was up too? Come on. Like, yeah, it was visually stunning at the time, but the story was stupid. The Blind Side. District 9? District 9 was up for Best Picture? Really? I don't remember it being all that good. And Education, Precious, of course. Really, Up was nominated. Man. Kind of wish they'd do that with animated films these days. Short films, sound editing, sound mixing, visual... Of course, Avatar won visual effects. Wait, only 3 for visual effects? Really? Writing, adapted screenplay. Of course, Precious won. The Hurt Locker. Yeah, they cleaned up. Way to go. I'm wondering what happened. Let's go way back, like way back to the 1970s. What was it like in 1975? What, like, who was doing what? I don't even know who these people are. Murder on the Orient Express? Wow, they really do remake everything. Okay. Chinatown, I've heard of that. Godfather Part 2, yeah, for sure. Of course. Robert De Niro, of course he would win for that. Okay, so 1975, Godfather just freaking sweeps the Oscars. Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Murder on the Orient Express. Damn, I really liked the new one. I guess I should watch that. Godfather Part 2, of course. Did they... Man, they didn't even have animated feature yet. That didn't exist. Never watched The Godfather. Me neither. Hearts and Minds. Documentary short subject. Okay. Film editing. The Towering Inferno. Foreign language film. Never heard of any of these. Music, original dramatic score. Of course. Music, scoring original song score and adaptation or scoring adaptation. Wow, that's confusing. Well, way to go, Great Gatsby. That movie's just titled Don't. Yeah. The Little Prince? Okay. Phantom of the Paradise. Wait, really? Nice. Oh, yeah. Best Picture, of course it was Godfather Part 2. Well, this is in the 70s when films were really serious. Short films. What? Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2 Lost? That's fucking bullshit. How long is the stream gonna be? I don't know. A little bit longer. I don't have a plan. You kidding me? Like, look, I've only got 4 subscribers. Just... It's like I'm irritated. Maybe the stream will go for like 10 hours. Who knows? Maybe I'm determined to get my 100. Whatever. Do the 1920s? I guess. Writing. Yeah, there were a lot less awards back in the day. Anyway. Shall we do the 1920s? Okay, so 1929 was the first, I'm assuming. Wow, it was filmed and everything. Look at how many people were there. View by category, view by film? No. We do category. Never heard of any of these. Actor, actress, no supporting roles or anything, just main leads only. Art direction, The Dove. Were these all silent films or had they invented sound yet? Sunrise. Wait, how could Sunrise be nominated twice? What you mean? Directing, comedy picture. Oh, so they used to separate those two categories. Interesting. Dramatic picture. In 1975, people couldn't really watch movies at home yet, so you had to see them in theaters or not at all. Or like, what, they didn't have Betamax tapes yet? I guess not. Oh, you know what I heard people used to do before like home movies really became an option? They would like see the movie in the theater and then they would buy like a vinyl that was just the audio of the movie and then they would listen to it. No, not Betamax in the 20s, in 1975. When did they invent Betamax? Come on. I'm looking it up. Oh, okay. I was close. It was developed by Sony and was released in Japan on May 10th, 1975. So they did technically have it somewhere. Discontinued. Recorders discontinued August 2002. Blank cassettes discontinued March 2016. They really lasted a long time. What good would that be? Why would you just want to listen to a movie with no visuals? Well, you've already seen the movie, so you know like what happens in it visually. So you would just like imagine the movie in your mind while listening to it. I think. Maybe that's not a thing that happened. Although, you know, that probably is why so many movies had, like, book adaptations. So people could re-experience the story. It's crazy how long it took for home video to become a thing. Engineering effects, what a category. Wings. Outstanding picture. Is that like the best, is that the best film award? The outstanding picture. That's so 20s, you know? We nominate Wings as the most outstanding picture. That's how everybody talked back in the day. We're blind people that actually go listen to movies. Yeah, but they have described video too. 2 years after watching the movie, I can't imagine being able to visualize the movie in your head. Well, okay, I don't know the specifics. Maybe they did have, like, stage directions included. That, you know, it's like described video. Maybe they just have a narrator. What is Wings, anyway? I feel like I've heard of that. Unique and artistic picture. The unique ones. This one's unique. Special award. The circus. What is a special award? They were just making these up as they went. Writing, adaptation, writing original story. Wow, those are original categories, huh? Underworld? Really? I've never heard of that. Writing, title writing. Joseph Farnham for what? What did he win for? Just in general? I want to know what Wings is. I feel like I might have heard of that. What could Wings be about? Wings. 1927? Oh, okay, so like, they got a little bit late to it. Oh, it's the movie that GIF is from, where like the camera's going through all those people sitting at tables. I have seen part of that. With World War I afoot, David Armstrong and Jack Powell join the military with an eye towards flying American fighter planes. They leave behind Mary Preston, a local girl who's in love with David but committed to Jack. Dispatched to France as newly minted pilots, the men take to the skies in one of the war's climactic air battles. And as frantic Mary longs for the safe return of both men, one pays the ultimate price for his bravery. So it is just kind of like Top Gun. I don't know. This was the 1920s Top Gun. Scene from The Last Jedi was based on that one scene, on that scene from Wing. Oh, cool. Well, I don't know. We could go back, see what was happening, what was going down. You know, how did the Oscars go in 2020? Because if they take place at this time in March, didn't everything already go to shit by then? Or was this the last big hurrah? No, it was the last big hurrah. They did happen as normal. Okay, then what happened in 2021 then? Looks about the same. 2021 was the COVID one. Yeah, I don't know. This looks pretty normal, though. Look at them. They're all singing on stage. Sounds about the same. Right, it didn't start until after the Oscars. Was it the 20th? Oh, well. History's mysteries. Look at that guy. He won Best Supporting Actor. I thought he was the lead. What did he win for? Judas and the Black Messiah. Didn't see that movie. I didn't see any movies in 2020. Okay. Anthony Hopkins, of course. Gotta grab one more. Dan Kaluuya, of course. Actress in a leading role in Nomadland. I haven't seen any of these. United States vs. Billie Holiday. Minari. Haven't seen that. There was no movies in 2020. Oh, so that's why I haven't heard of any of these. Oh yeah, Soul 1. There was a Shaun the Sheep movie? I mean, that's rough. I feel like Wolfwalker should have won that, though. Sonic was in 2020? Right, but this is like... Wait... No, you're right. Sonic should have been in that list. This is fucking bullshit. Anyway. When's Sonic 3 coming out? I want to know. Mank? Dude. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. What are these names? And another Pinocchio movie. They can't let it go. Sonic 3 2024? No. No. We gotta wait that long. What are we gonna do? Wow. There's so much stuff I've never even fucking heard of. The Sound of Metal. Nope. None of these. I don't know what Mank is. This is rough. Soul, yeah. Did that movie even come out in theaters? I thought it was a Disney Plus only. Short film. Short film live action. Visual effects. Tenet. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that movie. That movie, wasn't it like in theaters only? Who directed this? Christopher Nolan or whatever his face is? What's his face who did The Dark Knight or something? Wasn't he like insistent that it had to be viewed in cinemas? What an asshole. How much for a Nyan? You know the price. It's right up there. Perhaps you should have subscribed. Wait a minute, how many have I actually gotten? Is it... Yeah, okay, that's fair. I think I've actually lost subscribers since I started. Good. I don't even know the main character's name in Tenet. Oh, is it like a secret or like they just forgot to tell us? Thank you, Max, for the $15. Fine. Fucking nah. Hold on. Where's... That's not the right face. Yeah. Yeah. There, I have Ned. Regular face. That was 100,000% worth it. Are you sure? Yeah, I know. I'm like super cute. If I was able to do like hand tracking, I would totally do like the cat pose. I do that all the time in real life because I have problems. And I get a script for the listener. Yes, now. No. Cat pose, yeah, you know, with like the hands up, like limp wrist. It's because I have issues. Man, A lot of movies that nobody cared about. 2022, we're getting back on track. Surprisingly, they do not mention the most talked about thing that happened that year. Will Smith still won, though. The year of the slap. Tick, tick, boom. I'm gonna be straight up with all of you. I didn't see any of these either. The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Wow, she actually won the Oscar for that? I hope it was worth it. I mean, I heard that from like all the face prosthetics she had to wear did like actual damage to her skin. I didn't know she actually won for that role. Good for her. Suppose she earned it. West Side Story. That remake just confuses the hell out of me. Why would you remake that? The original movie's already really great, and they're just remaking it in the same time period that the original was set and made in. So what's even the point? Encanto, well, yeah, that was pretty deserved. There were some good animated movies this year. Don't know about Raya and the Last Dragon, though. Dune won in cinematography. Listen, I called Dune winning on that. I did. Just because... It was definitely just because it was Spielberg. But, like, that movie absolutely did not need to be remade. Not at all. Yeah, and there's no way it's better than the original. Are you kidding me? I don't buy that. Oh yeah, Cruella won for costume design. Listen, from the trailer, absolutely some of those dresses she was wearing, super fancy. Not a good movie, though. You'll never guess why she hates Dalmatians. Because her mom was killed by Dalmatians, and it's not even a joke. Power of the Dog. Didn't see that. Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised. Interesting title. That seems like a valid reason. I spoiled a movie you shouldn't see because it's dumb. I mean, really. It's because she's a girl boss. Right, whatever. Canada versus Great Britain just became the highest scoring WBC baseball game ever. Wow. Fuck it up. The Queen of Basketball. Cool. Dune won for film editing, for sure. Drive My Car won for international. Well, of course. That was a big movie. Alright, goodbye, Elsie. Thank you for your donation. Congrats on the raise. Summer of Soul was the award given during the Will Smith slap debacle. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Makeup and hairstyling, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Listen, if you can make anybody look as weird as Tammy Faye looked, you do deserve an award for that. I think that's fair. Okay, goodbye, Mingles. I'll probably wrap it up soon. I don't know. You know, you will always be remembered. Oh, by someone at least. Music, original score, Dune. There were some Encanto fans who were disappointed by that. No Time to Die. Oh, was that the James Bond movie? Okay. You know any good Canadian movies? I mean, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is set in Canada. I don't know if it was actually, like... I'm pretty sure it was filmed in Toronto. I don't think the production company was Canadian, though. I mean, Canada is used as a cheap filming location, but there's not a lot of movies that are set here. Okay, goodbye, Dud. Farewell. Toronto has lots of movies filmed there. Yeah, because it's like a city, but it's not like expensive like New York. Okay. Best Picture. Coda? What movie was that? Wow, Drive My Car got a nomination for that? Licorice Pizza? Okay. Nightmare Alley. I didn't hear much about that. The West Side Story thing is just dumb. There's no way it was even close. I don't know. What is Coda? I didn't see it. Coda? Okay. Ruby. Oh, no, I remember the movie about the deaf family. Yes, I do remember that. Okay. Children of Deaf Adults. Okay. That's fair enough. Dune wins on production design, of course. Short film animated, The Windshield Wiper. Yeah. Short film live action, The Long Goodbye. Dune wins for sound, visual effects. Free Guy was really up for visual effects? You're kidding me. Can't wait for part 2. I don't know, I found Dune kind of boring. Like, straight up. Like, I know it's like a telling a big story, but I was just like, it's so slow and serious. I don't like serious movies. Wasn't that the Ryan Reynolds one? Yep. Who's my favorite Deltarune character? I don't know. Probably Ralsei. Writing. Belfast. Okay. That's what they did. What was going on in the 90s? I feel like the 90s was like a time for bad movies. You got a plushie for that? Yes. Thank you, Max. He's still around. Not within reach, though. He's kind of far away. He's super cute. What was happening in 1996? Oh, great. Jim Carrey. Yeah. That's the year of bad James Bond movies. Perfect. Yeah, the winner for Best Actor was Nicolas Cage in Leaving Las Vegas. I mean, this is a rough year. Ever gonna sell fake plushies? Probably not. Actor in a supporting role, Kevin Spacey in The Usual Suspects. Well, I get that. Susan Sarandon, Dead Man Walking. Mighty Aphrodite. Haven't seen any of these. Wait, Babe? Like the pig movie? That was up for Best Art Direction? Oh my god. If you really want to make bank, you make a Dakimakura. I'm not doing that. You know what? I'll make a Dakimakura if I get to 1 million subscribers. That's what it'd take. Buy a fake Funko Pop? No. You get a Nendoroid only. You kidding me? Cinematography. Oh yeah, Braveheart came out that year.
Real faker? That's so cool.
Thank you, Angel Membrane, for becoming a real faker. Nice. We're all winning. Thank you very much. Imagine if you wake up tomorrow and you had 1 million subs. Then I would be worried about my channel getting taken down because they're clearly all bots. You know what? You know how I could get to like at least 100,000 subscribers real quick? Become like a horror game analysis channel. If I just dedicated my channel to Five Nights at Freddy's, I would get like a shitload of subs instantly. I wouldn't even have to do anything. I'd just like, I'd read off wiki pages and use gameplay that I stole from other channels. What the fuck kind of emote is that? Anyway, make sure that's working. You sink real low sometimes when you need a shovel and a pickaxe to get to that depth. Yeah, I know, I wouldn't do that. My original video essays are so much better, but nobody watches them. Anyway. Braveheart, Anne Frank remembered. The Shadow of Hate. Okay. Apollo 13. Oh yeah, they made a movie about that. Foreign language film. Really? Braveheart wins for makeup? Isn't that just because they put paint on their faces? The Postman? Il Postino? Hello? Isn't that, what's his face? That guy. I think his name might be Kevin, I don't know. The guy who played Superman's dad. Whoever that guy is. Is that his movie? Original musical or comedy score? Okay, that's a weird category. Pocahontas. Well, that did have good music. But then again, Toy Story. Yeah, Kevin Costner. Is that Pocahontas the Kevin Costner movie? No, not Pocahontas, The Postman. Reading the wrong shit here. Imagine Kevin Costner being in Pocahontas, though. Can he sing? Can he paint with all the colors of the wind? Okay, so original song, Colors of the Wind, of course. But I don't know if I don't know if I'd say that Colors of the Wind is better than You Got a Friend in Me. I remember learning to play that on the piano as a kid. I don't know if I would say The Colors of the Wind is better than You Got a Friend in Me. Postman was bad. I believe you. Braveheart was best Really, Babe was up for Best Picture? How was The Postman up for Best Picture? What? Well, you know what? It was the 90s. Real dearth of good movies. I can't imagine The Postman being up for Best Picture. Like, what a choice. And what is Il Postino? Was it like a Spanish co-production? Oh, actually, you know what? There is piano hype. See, there was this Animal Crossing medley. It was like a compilation of like a bunch of different songs from the original GameCube soundtrack. And it was arranged by a guy named Helium Kid. I think his YouTube channel still exists, but his website doesn't anymore. So I lost the sheet music for that, and I was really upset because I wanted to play it again. But I was looking through my files for stuff to delete, and I found on an old phone backup, I found the PDF again. I have the sheet music for the Animal Crossing medley. A fake stays winning. Anyway, The Postman, though. Babe, I understand. Short film, animated, a close shave. Don't know what that is. Brooms, Duke of Groove. Batman Forever was nominated for sound? The only sound I recall from that movie was all the ridiculous sound effects whenever Jim Carrey was on screen. Waterworld? That's another bad Kevin Costner movie. Why was he up for so many awards this year? God, the 90s were bad. And Batman Forever again. Come on. Special Achievement Award for Toy Story. Wait, did they not... Like, they had the Animated Feature Award. What is the special award for? They brought back... Why does it get a special award? What's it for? Babe wins on visual effects. Oh my god. Sense and Sensibility, The Usual Suspects. Well, I get that. First fully CGI film. Oh yeah, I guess that does deserve an award. It's a good movie. Looks creepy as fuck these days. I mean, the toys look fine, but the people? No. The people... If you can believe it, the people in the first Toy Story movie look worse than me. Just picture it. I made this model on my own, with no money, just like a regular crappy computer. And like, it looks better than Toy Story did. We're living in the friggin' future. All the kids were Andy. Yeah, I do, like, to their credit, they kind of tried not to show the humans as much. But when they did, woof. Yeah, 26 years of technology. But if you think about it, back in the day, like, 26 years of technology wasn't all that big of a difference. I'm gonna close this down. I'll try to make myself big again. Like, it's really interesting to think about. Like, 25 years of difference in, like, computing technology. Like, it takes us from, like, Toy Story to me being able to talk through this digitized puppet. Meanwhile, like, let's say 300 years ago, 26 years, stuff kind of stayed the same, you know? Like, there wasn't that much, like, growing technology and, like, how they printed books or whatever. It was kind of, like, the same for a while. Even Sid was a slightly edited Andy. Hype for Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4. That's a stupid long name. Oh yeah, that's right. Toy Story 5. What a terrible idea. Like, who's coming up with these? Wasn't there a Dragon Ball movie? I mean, there's been a lot of Dragon Ball movies. Team 4 started a whole ranking list. There's been at least 12. Dragon Ball Evolution. Well, that one, yeah, the live action one. We don't need to talk about that. They had animated movies though. What's going on in chat right now? What is happening? Are you guys, like, doing a business deal? Didn't see Toy Story 4? No, you shouldn't. You don't need to see it. I mean, Toy Story 3 really caps it off nicely, you know? Andy goes away to college, like, and the toys are gonna find a new home in whatever the little girl's name is. And then in the fourth one, they're just like, yeah, whatever, there's more going on, and Woody's gonna run off with Bo Peep, and it's stupid, whatever. Drug deal going down in chat. You can't do that here. You gotta take that to the private servers. I don't want to mess with no cops. I miss being me before I saw Toy Story 4. That bad, huh? Any of Toy Story 3 wrecked you? Yeah, really, like, it's a bittersweet ending. It's like, it's Andy saying goodbye to his childhood and, like, giving his toys away to another kid who will actually appreciate them the way he can't. It's a very good way to cap off the series. But then they just were like, yeah, what if they just kept having adventures forever? Like, that's okay. I didn't need any more. Script deals going down in chat. Princess of Frogs. Well, you can have that. I would never play a frog. Unless somebody paid me. Well, I'm actually a ripped and shredded muscle girl. I should start lifting weights, to be quite honest. Hollywood wanted money. Disney wanted the money. They wanted all the money. They weren't making enough from Marvel movies. Just like, I'm not making enough subscribers. I tell them I want subscriber and nobody subscribes. There's barely anything. I'm a cat girl for 0 clout. Bro, can I take any script deals I can get? Okay. I mean, that's fair. I like $70 from chat. Isn't that Clout? I guess. Clout's not usually transferable. Wasn't expecting that. Even though Toy Story was Pixar at the time. Yes, but now it's Disney. They're owned by them. Don't split hairs on this. Thank you, Complex Awareness, for being real faker for 3 months. Where is Oscar? Oh, he's with my sister. He's probably sleeping. He does a lot of sleeping. Who's Oscar? He's my nephew. Come on, you've seen him before. You've watched my live streams. I did a whole live stream where he was sitting there on the floor. You've seen him. I respect the hustle, but like... I don't know, if you're posting this in my chat, I feel like I should get to criticize the script. Like, I'm the arbiter of this deal.
That's
Like,
cool.
it's like you put down a price, I'm like, hold on, you're underselling yourself. Please don't say they're gonna make a Frozen 3. Are you kidding me? Of course they're gonna make a Frozen 3. Zootopia 2? Some people asked for Zootopia 2. I didn't. If you go back, it kind of really botches the whole allegory thing it's got going on. I know it's just meant to be general prejudice, but if you try to apply it to, like, real-world racism, you get... It's kind of icky. Like... Start ranting about Hogwarts Legacy, get views and probably unwanted attention. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a game rant channel. I'm allowed to be disappointed in people, though. Well, I put you in timeout because you were being weird. Don't be weird. I've been down this road before, man. We can't do it again. There's probably going to be a Frozen 3. They got to sell that merch somehow. They got to keep it relevant. I mean, let's be fair. At least Disney sequels are well produced. Let's just put it straight up, okay? Disney sequels these days, well produced, well made films. Does anybody remember back in like the 2000s / late 90s where Disney was just making horrible direct to DVD sequels, or direct to VHS, I guess, sequels to all of their old films? Like Cinderella 2, Cinderella 3. Those were not good movies. They were just shitty cash grabs, and they were terribly made. At the very least, these new Disney sequels are well-made theatrical releases. When's the Treasure Planet sequel? Man, I'd be so happy if they brought back Treasure Planet. That's one of the movies that actually does kind of deserve a redo. Lion King 1.5. I actually liked that movie when I was a kid. I thought it was funny. Lion King 2 was horrible. Lion King 1.5 was fire. Yeah, it was. Wasn't it just like Timon and Pumbaa like doing like Mystery Science Theater 3000 on the first movie? They did a react of it. It was really funny. Anyway, it's been 2 hours and only have 4 subscriber. Selling my cat ears for clout wasn't worth it. It's to try again. Never. This bar, you're never gonna see it again. See that thing up there? You're never gonna see it again. Never gonna see it again. Not in your life. Not a chance. Never. An extremely goofy movie. Okay, well that doesn't really count. Lion King 2, Simba's daughter falls in love with his cousin. Ooh, awkward. Why purple hair? 'Cause it's cool. And you wish you were me. I really gotta fix the hair on it. Like flips around whenever I do this. What's it get? What is that, like wind? How does that work? How am I doing this? Good question. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. It keeps clipping into my face. Is that what's happening? It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, unfortunate. I don't really have the tech skills to prevent that. I guess I have to add bones to the hair. Just like when I made my Maui model. I don't think I can bring it up now. I wonder if it works, though. My hair tastes like grapes. It tastes like hair. It's pretty gross. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody who donated and became real fakers and made other people real fakers. Where I go, a Maui model. Yeah, I made one. It's not very good. I don't even know if I can bring it up. I don't know how to change. Do I do avatar selection? I'm going to turn my screen off for that. I don't want you guys to see that. Hold on. Hold on. Before I turn this off, I want to do a nyeh. Nyeh. Oh, wait. Wrong face. Nyeh. Nyeh. Okay. Okay. I'll show you my Maui model. It's probably not gonna look very good though. Bleh. Maui. Oh god, no, it's bad. It's really bad. I forgot how bad this thing looks. Oh no, his braid clips through his... his braid clips through his body. It's fucking terrible. Oh man, it's a mess. Listen, braids are really hard to make in Vroid Studio. Like, so hard. This was, like, impossible. Man. I'm gonna leave. This is embarrassing. Teeth, that's how his teeth... Okay, you know what? Yeah, his teeth are fucked up. Shut up. I'm leaving. Fine. Haters. Subscribe to me so I can make a better Maui model. It would look better if I had access to the 3D MV outfit viewer like they have in the Japanese server Vonstars, but they don't have that here. See you in 2 years, bro. Whatever. Goodbye. Go watch the Oscars, I guess.